We live. We live.
We live.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Shemar Diaz here, talking to you directly out of New York. Um, I'm gonna share a little bit of my story with you, and then I'm gonna let Lionel share a little bit of his story with you. A little bit of mindset, because mindset is crucial. All right, it's crucial before we teach you the marketing. Mindset is crucial so that the marketing can work. So,
Wait, real quick. We talking about what we talking about today? How to
we're gonna
use
talk
a
about
blog.
blogging. We're gonna give you guys some blogging tips today.
If you're here, you want to learn about blogging and how to use it to conquer 2016. That's in a couple of days. So take it away.
So my name, huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So basically, I was in school for business, and I worked in Walgreens. I wasn't happy with my situation, how to invest my money, how to be successful, because I believe there's more to life than just going to a job, coming back home, going to a job, coming back home. Basically, the rat race. I believe there was more to my life than the rat race. I believe I had more to offer to the world. So, law of attraction brought me to network marketing, to online marketing. And I'm here right now, and I've been doing this for a year, and I've been getting some pretty good results. In my first year, I'm already getting some good results, and I'm going to pass on the information. And tonight, what we're going to be talking about is how to conquer with your blog in 2016. That's my story, and I'm going to pass it on to Lima.
Hey, what's going on, folks? If you don't know who I am already, my name is Lionel Santiago, and like Shamar, we came. So a few months ago, I was working a regular 12-hour shift as a diesel mechanic, right? And I didn't really like the way I was living at the time. You know, I didn't have that time to spend my time with my friends and family. I used to just be working all the time, so I missed out on a lot of things. Like, you know, I'm 25 right now. I missed out on partying. All the good stuff. And when you're 25, but I missed out on those certain things. And then you know what? When I was working, I looked at the older guys, and they pretty much were saying, "Hey, I'm just here to retire, waiting to hit 65 years old so I could retire with my pension and live off the government pretty much." And I saw that, and I was like, I'm not trying to be like them. I'm trying to retire now when I'm still young, live life to the fullest, right? And one day I was like, you know what? Let me find a way how to make money from home so I could do this. So I stumbled upon this video, and I've been earning money ever since. And one of the one of the one of the ways I've been earning money is using a blog. Now, how can you use a blog to earn money? Well, Shamar Diaz is gonna get into it. Take it away, buddy.
All right. Before I get into, before I teach you some tips, some crucial tips on blogging and how to conquer in 2016, I want to teach you some mindset first, because without this mindset that I'm going to teach you right now, the marketing with blogging or anything at that matter, in that matter, it's not going to work. So, with that being said, I want to talk to you guys about the slight edge effect, right? The slight edge effect. What is the slight edge effect? The slight edge effect is the little things that you do every day that compounds over time, right? So let's use some examples so you can get a more clear understanding if you don't know what I'm talking about. Let's say every month you put away $100 for a year. What's going to happen? What's going to be the end result a year later? You're going to have $1,200, right? Let's say, for example, you put $100 away a month for 2 years. What's going to be the end result if you keep that discipline going? You're going to have $2,400 saved, right? Now let's choose another example. I'm a boxer, right? So since I'm a boxer, when I started boxing, my key punch is my jab. It's strong and it's fast. Why? Because every time I went to the gym every day on a consistent basis, I would practice on my jab. Over time, I noticed that it started getting faster and stronger. And sometimes when I would pop my jab, after a few times of hitting someone on the nose, they would start to bleed. Sorry if that was a little too much, but that's just the effect of the slight edge effect. Okay, now let me give you another example. Let's say someone who wants to lose weight. They get on a treadmill every single day. If they're consistent and they keep the discipline because they know the end result, what's going to happen? After a year of being on the treadmill, what's going to happen? The person's going to get in shape if they do an hour a day on the treadmill, and they're going to lose weight, right? Why? Because they're keeping that discipline and they're being consistent with getting on that treadmill because they know the end result is they're going to lose weight. Now, how is blogging going to get you results in your business? How is that going to happen? The slight edge effect. You know the end result. You know the end result what's going to happen if you blog every day. You're going to put value in your marketplace. And this is for any marketplace here, and it doesn't matter. You're going to give your marketplace value, right? For example, me, I'm an online internet marketer, network marketer, right? I put value in my marketplace on a consistent basis with my blog and with video. So I get results because of that. Same thing can happen for you. And if your belief system is low, what can you do to increase it? You get around people like Lionel and myself and see the results we're getting, right? You become your own coach. Tell yourself that you can do this. And one other thing I want to share with you is self-belief. Self-belief is a learnable trait. Everyone's not born with it. So you can learn how to believe in yourself, actually. You just got to be positive. You got to tell yourself every day that you can do this and get around people who are creating results. And when you see these things, when you're positive and you see results that other people are creating for themselves, your belief system goes up. So that was a little bit of mindset. And this is crucial before you do any type of marketing. This is important to know because people don't get results fast, and what happens? They quit, they give up, they get frustrated and give up. If you know the end result and you keep at it every day and you stay consistent, you're gonna get results. That's the slight edge effect. Now, with that being said, let's get into blogging. Now, why should you blog? Why blog? What is it about blogging that's gonna bring you results, right? I'm gonna explain to you right now why blogging, why should you blog, and why you will conquer in 2016 with your blog. Blogging is your home online, right? This is your home place on the internet. There are many other ways you can market yourself through social media. For example, we have Instagram, we have YouTube, Facebook. Nothing wrong with those social media platforms. The thing is that if you don't follow the rules and regulations, if you don't follow their guidelines, what can happen is they can shut down your account. So if you're putting in a whole bunch of work, for example, YouTube, let's say you got 100 videos and a couple of those videos are not following the guidelines that they want you to follow, they can shut down your account and all that work would be lost. So this is why blogging is important and it's crucial to your business because you want to build your business long term. not short term. Blogging is in your control. You control it. No one can shut it down unless it's you. So this is why you should blog. You have anything you want to say, Lionel?
Yeah, I got something to say. So, what can you use a blog for? There's many different things you can use a blog for. For example, we're talking about business. So you could use a blog for any kind of business. It doesn't matter what it is. You could sell cookies. You could sell, if you own a barbershop, there you go with the cookie. I always say cookies, but you could if you own a barbershop, you want to get new clients. No, let's give this example. If you own a auto shop dealer, right, or a mechanic shop, and you want to give deals to people, you could put up what you're having, the special of the week, things like that. You could sell vacuum cleaners, anything. It's better than to have a static page. A static page is just one page where you write a piece of content and it stays like that forever. The difference between that and a blog is a blog changes every single day when you add value, when you add content to it. And there are some free blogs out there, like Blogger. I think WordPress is one of them, and many others. But you don't want to go with those because the content that you put up there, some of those blog software, you want to call them, they could actually shut you down because they might not think it's appropriate. And but if you get a paid one, you own that piece of content. They can't tell you what to do with it, right? So those are good reasons why you should have a blog. And always thinking about producing. When you keep producing on a daily basis, what I mean by producing, when you actually, if you have a business and you always updating your information. For example, like I said, if you own an auto shop, if you keep adding every single week a special, a deal, say for example an oil change, something like that, $19.99, something like that. If you keep putting that content up there, keep putting adding content value, people will see that, and you start seeing more customers. And also another thing, when you have a blog and you're doing that kind of stuff, you want to put up where like a certain area for people that see that post, so you could actually ask them up front in the counter, hey, what did you see this? Where did you see this information? In my blog, on Facebook, something like that, so you could track them. So that's all I got for right now. Go ahead and take over, bro.
So when you start your blog, right? Before you blog, what is it that you want to do first? The first thing you want to do is you want to do keyword research. Why you want to do keyword research first? Because without keyword research, you're not going to know who's searching for what. So what you can do is you can make a Google AdWords account. It's real simple. You just use your Gmail and you sign into googleadwords.com, put in your Gmail email, and that's where your keyword research, that's where you could do it at. So you search for keywords that you want to create content about, so that you can deliver value in your blog. And when you find your keyword, next thing you do is when you're writing your blog, you want to make sure that when you start your blog, you have an intro. Now, what is the intro for? The intro is basically to intrigue, to pull in whoever is looking for whatever it is they're searching for. So, for example, if I write a blog about how to get more leads with my blog, in the beginning, I would be like, are you struggling to get leads? Read this post and you'll find out how to get more leads with your blog. So that's how you can start off your intro. That's just an example. Whatever it is that you want to do, just use that formula basically. you want to make sure when you're using your keyword that you're using a H2 header at least once. So what's an H2 header? That's basically when you make your keyword H2, what basically happens is it's gonna make your keyword stick out. It's gonna be like in big letters. So you want to make sure you use that in your blog at least one time, so that Google and the search engines know where your keyword is. So like that, if someone's trying to search it, they know what you're talking about in the blog. You want to make sure you use the keyword about maybe 10 times, 10 to 15 times, but you don't just keyword stuff. What's keyword stuffing? Basically just throwing a keyword in there, just jamming it a whole bunch of times without it even making sense. You want to make sure you're delivering content that makes sense. And when you're talking about the keyword, you want to make sure you mention the keyword where it makes sense so that it is running smoothly. All right. So you want to do that. Also, another thing you can do to rank your blog is a video. If you're doing video and you're doing a blog and you have a blog and you're blogging, you can put the video on your blog that has the same keyword as your blog. Why? To rank your blog, make sure in the caption it says the keyword that you're trying to rank for also. Any tips you want to share, Lionel?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So if you watched our previous webinar, we talked about video marketing. So, and if you're using that strategy for your business and your blogging, man, you are on another level right now from your competition, right? So he hit Shaymar Diaz hit on a couple of good notes. For example, the keyword, right? Keyword, video, and blog, right? If you're already doing a video, right, around a keyword, so you already searched up the keyword, you put it on your video. Now you're gonna take that same keyword and put it in your blog. So you're multi-purposing the work. Is it like that? So you're using that word, just that keyword for that blog, right? So if you use your video marketing strategy on a blog, you have even a higher chance of it ranking also. So you got to do your keyword research, obviously, for your blog. Like he said, don't stuff it. For example, I'm gonna give you an example with my name. So Lionel went to the park. Lionel did this. Exactly. That keyword, my name, I just stuffed it twice in one sentence. If you're gonna use a keyword, don't do that, because it's not gonna make sense, and your reader probably will exit the blog. And another good tip is, if you're selling products on your blog, I mean, you could use a blog for any kind of reason. So if you're selling on your blog, is a good thing to use a new strategy called copywriting. If you use that and if you have that under your arsenal, copywriting, man, you're pretty much golden, because copywriting in itself is like the highest paid skill there is into business. So remember that. Do the keyword research, the video marketing, and another thing with the blog, you can't just post it and leave it there. You have to, when you're blogging, you have to syndicate it to several different syndication sites. If it's, I'm gonna give you some freebies. So if it's like Pingler, Pingomatic, Ping Farm. So what these websites do, they syndicate your blog posts to many other websites where potential people are looking for this information. So if you're selling vacuum cleaners and your title is compelling enough, anybody that is looking for a new vacuum, might just hit your blog and be like, hey, I want that ultrasonic vacuum or something like that. I hope that's not a name brand vacuum, but you could use that. And, also post it up on your Facebook, other social medias where your client, your potential prospect could see it. And that's about it. We got another Shamar here. Shamar, you got anything else to say, buddy?
Can you hear me? Hey, sorry about that. Lost connection or something like that. That's really crucial to where Lionel just went with the syndication. He just mentioned some good places where you can syndicate your blog. Why should you syndicate your blog though? What is that? You're creating your blog to share information, to give value, right? So when you're syndicating, you're getting your content out there, right? So people can come across it. It's not all about SEO and knowing how to rank on the first page of Google. That does help. That's part of attraction marketing. And if you do want to learn that, if you want to go into depth with that, you can ask me or join me, or you can ask Lionel or join him. But the key here is to learn something, apply it, and then teach it, right? So you invest in yourself, you learn, you teach it through your blog, and you share it so that information gets passed around. And you keep passing this information around. You could do it through Twitter. What I do usually is I syndicate through Twitter, I syndicate through Google Plus, I syndicate through Facebook, and I syndicate through LinkedIn. There's many other websites you can use, but those are the ones that I use. And I syndicate it in groups. Why? Because people are always looking for information. And if you syndicate your blog and you're giving great value, what's gonna happen? People are gonna come across your information. And if the information that you're giving, the value that you're giving them, if it helps them, what's gonna happen? They're gonna like you and trust you, right? And that's how you grow your audience. That's how you grow your list, right? So with that being said, I just wanted to say another thing. I mentioned video earlier, and video goes hand in hand with blogging, right? I'm just smiling right now because I'm excited about what I'm about to say to you. I'm really gonna, whoever's watching this right now, if you're serious, I'm about to really bless you right now. I'm telling you right now. So the video, right? When you put it on your blog, and if you're doing video in general, I just want to tell you, I have a formula for that. If you join me or Lionel, if you join me, I have 4 bonuses for you. I can go more into depth with you about blogging if you like those tips that I gave earlier, right? I can go more into depth with you about blogging. The other bonus I'm gonna give you is I'll let you, the first 10 people that join me for a month. No, the first 5 people that join me for a month, and there's 10 spots for a month, right? I'll help you find, if you're doing video, I'll help you find a keyword that ranks with no competition. You'll be the only one who owns that keyword. Why? So that you can put it on your blog and it'll help your blog rank if you're doing video if you're blogging and doing video. Another bonus is that you're gonna have Q&A from me personally for a lifetime if you decide to join my team. If you decide to, it's up to you. If you want to take your business to that next level. And the last bonus is if you're talking with people and you don't really know what to say to them or what questions to ask, if you don't know how to prospect them the correct way, the last bonus is I'm going to show you a video that shows you exactly what questions to ask, how to talk to people so that you can close them by delivering value first. Because after you deliver value with your blog and you have your video in there, it's gonna help you rank in the search engines, right? And when you're giving great value, because you have to in your blog, when you get that lead, these 4 bonuses are gonna help you. Why? Because I'm also gonna teach you how to rank your video if you want. For a month, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you choose keywords that rank on the first page of YouTube to help you rank your blog. The third bonus is you got, as long as you're on my team, you got as lifetime of Q&A with me. And the fourth bonus, when you get that lead through your blog, I'm gonna teach you how to talk with them, and I'm gonna show you a video that shows an example. I believe in seeing. I don't believe in theory and stuff like that. I believe in watching, like, by example. That's what I believe in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a video that teaches exactly how to talk to your leads or your prospect, so that you can close them. I'm gonna show you a video, and I'm gonna show you a Facebook chat strategy on how to build rapport with your lead that comes in through your blog, how to build rapport with them, and how to create a relationship with them fast, and how to find a problem that they're having so that you can solve it, and then you close them. So those are the bonuses that are gonna come if you decide to join my team. Anything you want to say, Lionel?
So the best way for you to make an income online, and believe it or not, is to monetize your blog. What do I mean by that? So I said you could sell anything on your blog, right? Anything. You could sell salt to a slug or whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. But you have to, in the beginning, you have to give every bit of information that you know in your head for free. Why do I say for free? Because you're given, the piece of content is in the middle. On the right hand side, if you're looking, on the right hand side, you have banners that is going to sell your potential prospect whatever it is that you're selling. So if you're giving away free value content, the prospect or the customer is potentially going to come back to your blog. You don't want to, when you're doing a blog, you don't want to keep on selling. You want to follow the 80-20 rule, which is value-based content and then a little bit of pitching, which is 20%. There is a way you could do it. So every single piece of content that you write, even though it's for free, there's a way that you could have your potential prospect just buy automatically, and I'll teach you that in another video. But so you want to keep everything for free because you're monetizing your blog with banner ads, with call to actions. What I like to do, me personally, I shoot a video, I put it on YouTube, share it through there. That same video, I put it on my blog, and I'll share it through there. Now, I'll write a little bit of the, sorry for the hands. I write a little bit of the description, and underneath the video, I'll put a call to action. I'll put a button where people go ahead and click the button, and they buy usually for me. So that's what I like to do. See, when I shoot the videos, I just do free videos, right? I give you free training every single day, value-based training, inspirational videos. So if you're feeling down or whatever, you come watch my videos and you brighten up your day. I had a person contact me the other day, and I was talking about stepping out of your comfort zone. And this lady, this woman, I'm not gonna mention any names, she was struggling with a particular topic or subject strategy that I use, which is video marketing. So I shot a video, and I was talking about how to get out of your comfort zone. Next thing you know, I got a text message from this lady. She was like, "Hey, Lionel, I just got out of my comfort zone. I finally shot a video for the very first time." So this is the kind of the power that you will have once you start producing value-based content, free training. You will impact somebody's life, and that person, whoever it is going to contact you and say, "Hey, I just learned something I didn't know, and you taught me it. And a good thing about that, that person will always follow you around. And on top of that, they will buy from you whenever you want to sell something directly. So, if, for example, if you produce so much value and you give it all away for free, and at the last, oh my back, and at the last minute, or last post or certain on one post, you'd be like, "Hey, I'm selling this vacuum cleaner, or whatever, and here's a link to buy." That person is more than likely to go ahead to buy. So, you know, when you give away things for free, people will buy, even though you're giving it for free. The more you do this, the more you put out content, training and stuff like that, the more people see you as an authority. So instead of people going to big name companies, big name leaders, and asking them for a video or scrolling through their blogs, they'll go to you and they'll see you as an authority, and they'll just they'll stay with you. You'll have a big circle of those followers, right? And they just keep following you until you decide to sell them something, or they buy anyways, or they join your team or whatnot. And that's the best way I think you could use a blog for. And you could sell on a blog high ticket products that will allow you to upscale your business to the next level in your business. If you decide to do a business, not everybody uses a blog for a business. They use it for fundraisers, things like that. Anything that you could think of, they'll use a blog for. You have anything to say, Shema?
I just want to say one thing that I left out when you're using your keyword on your blog. When you do the blog, right, you can underline the keyword that you're using. Also, you can make it bold or italicize it so that it stands out. You can change the color of the font, like red or bold, whatever it is that you want to do to make it stand out. So you do the intro, right? Of course, you add a picture. I use WordPress, so add a picture. Like I said, in the caption of the picture, when it asks you to add an image, and when you do it, you put the keyword again. In the body, you want to make sure you put great content. You give value so good that some good free value so good that the person wants to come back and keep returning to your blog. Or better yet, value so good that the person is going to want to share your blog with someone who might need that information, right? So intro, when you pull them in with an intriguing question. The body, you give great content, and at the end, you want to end it off with a call to action. You could put the video wherever you want in the blog, but at the end, you want a strong call to action. A strong call to action can be, if you like the value I gave here, if you would like to know more information, if you have a squeeze page or whatever, you can tell them to enter their name and email for more free information. You don't always sell people after you give them value. Like Lionel said, you use the 80-20 rule. 80% value, 20% selling something. But you want to be consistent with just delivering great value and make sure you're solving problems. Why? Because if you're solving problems for free, when you sell something, the person already trusts you. They know your stuff works, and they will buy from you. And this goes for anything, any type of business. You could be selling kites. You could be in a nose-picking business, whatever it is. This stuff works, right? So always end off with a strong call to action. Yeah, like I said before, I have those bonuses for you. If you're interested in those bonuses for your video, and if you're interested in learning how to talk to your leads that come through your blog, those bonuses are just for you, and they're free if you join my team. Anything you want to say, Lionel?
Yo, you don't smell chicken, bro? Could have sworn I smelled some chicken just now. I'm hungry. But you having a good day, man?
I'm having a good day, man. I'm over here teaching some mindset that's very, very important. I know
Ooh,
that mindset. I know that
you
mindset helps somebody that's watching this right now. I know it did
did it,
because
man.
once I
So
learned about like it should help me.
yeah. So another thing, another good note that he just hit on is having the right mindset. Oh man, you don't know how important that is in your business when you're starting, when when you're going in your business. You need mindset for everything that you do in your business, right? Where do I get this mindset? You get it through books. I'm gonna give you an example. I just finished this book right now, The Little Red Book of Selling. So you get it through books, you get it through audiobooks, you get it through audios, you get it through movies, you get it from going to events of leaders like Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki. So what's up with this mindset stuff? The mindset stuff is gonna help you get your mind straight on your goals. It's gonna help you create content for your product, for your business, and you always have something to give. The more you learn, the more you have under your belt, the more valuable you are to the marketplace, right? And see, it comes back to, again, people will see you as an authority. See, because you have that knowledge in your head, your mindset is in the right direction. So, and another thing is, if you have the wrong kind of mindset, people, when you do your blog, they're gonna feel that, right? They're gonna have that sense, oh, this guy is trying to sell me something. It doesn't feel right, even though your content is good, but it's just the feeling. Your intentions are bad. So people will be like, okay, this seems kind of shady, even if it's through words, which is kind of crazy to me. But it work. I mean, it does happen a lot. Now, if you have a good attitude, right, a great attitude, and you do that same content, people will buy from you, hands down, all the time. Yeah, somebody's coming up, and and what was I? So people will buy from you all the time if you have that mindset, because without it, you just stuck in the ocean without a paddle, So you're just floating away, pretty much. So mindset is very important to have in your business. The more you learn, the more you grow, the more your income grows too. And don't stop learning. When you implement this to your business, you always have an income. Your bank account will never stop growing. And if you feel when you're blogging like your income is capped at a certain level, that's because you're not doing the mindset. Remember, the mindset is the only thing that's gonna allow you to grow bigger, faster, go to the leaderboards if you're doing an affiliate marketing kind of deal, or whatever it is that you're doing. And that's it. So, by the way, Shema, you wanna close this up? You wanna stick around for a little bit more, or what do you wanna do?
If anybody has any questions, if you could type them in, I'll do my best to answer them. We both will do our best to answer your question. Anybody have any questions? Just type it into the question box. Is working, right? The question box?
I believe so.
Yeah, so if anybody has any questions about blogging or video, because they go hand in hand, that's why we're talking about both of them. Or mindset, you can ask any questions right now.
Oh no. It got okay. See, another good thing about doing this kind of business, you don't really have to be tech savvy. So we just set this thing up today, and didn't realize we needed another embed code for the tech stuff. But next time you come and see us, we'll have that, and we will have you guys send us some questions, concerns, whatever you have in mind at the time. Right now, we don't have it. But
doesn't matter. We are improvisers, right? So if anybody has any questions, see my name right there at the bottom. You can send me a message, or Lionel, if you have a question for him, you can send him a message. My name is just like that on Facebook, and so is his. So you can ask me a question anytime on Facebook if you want.
You know what I'll do right now, since I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere. I mean, it's only 7 o'clock. It's pretty early. I had a group on Facebook. Go ahead, fill them up while I look for this.
The what?
Continue on the training. I'm gonna look for this group. That way they could send us some questions and stuff.
All right. So I hope you guys got a good idea about the blogging. The video, it's the same formula. Like I said with the blogging. You do your keyword research, right? The keyword research is so that you know who's looking for those words. And the point of this keyword research is when somebody finds the word, the keyword you're gonna use to create value for. This is attraction marketing, because there's a lot of people who are doing a lot of chasing, right? Now, if you get the right keyword and people are searching for you, and you're ranking on the first page of YouTube, and you give great content, and people like what you're talking about, and they apply what you teach, what's gonna happen is they're gonna like you and trust you. It's all about, this is a people's business. So you want to get people to like and trust you, but you want to get them to like and trust you because you're solving problems for them. You get what I'm saying? So when you choose the right keyword for video, okay, after you do your keyword research, you're gonna put that in the title, right? And then when you shoot your video, you're gonna be teaching about whatever the keyword is. You're gonna be teaching, giving value about problems in whatever marketplace you're in. You're gonna be teaching them how to solve that problem, right? And then at the end, you tie it up with a strong call to action. If you like the information I gave you, if you got any nuggets from this video, put your name and email in the link in the description, and I'll send you more free information. Like me and online, we kept talking about the 80-20 rule. You always want to keep delivering lots of value. You don't want to just be selling stuff to people, because no one likes to be sold. And actually, people sell themselves, actually. Honestly. That's what people actually do. They close their self. If you're giving lots of value and you're helping somebody with their business and they're applying and getting results because of what you're teaching, they just decide to buy. You don't even have to do anything. So you always want to make sure you're delivering lots of value by using the 80-20 rule. And that's the formula for video. Like I said before with the bonuses, if you like the value I just gave you, and if you were like a month free, the first 5 people who join my team for a month, I'll choose your keyword with you. I'll show them to you. That has no competition. So you'll basically be the only person who has that keyword. All you have to do is send me the keyword that you want, and I'll search through it, and I'll send you the list of the keywords that have no competition, so that you can rank first on YouTube. That's the bonus for video. And also, if you wanna second bonus is if you want, you're gonna get Q&A from me for lifetime as long as you're on my team. The next bonus is I'll teach you how to rank the videos yourself. I'll teach you, like, so you have the knowledge yourself so that you can do it on your own. And the fourth bonus is the chat strategy on how to talk with people and what to say to them, to make sure that you solve their problems and so that they close themselves. And the reason I'm giving you these 4 bonuses is because when people get leads, sometimes they don't know what to do next. They're like, okay, I got a lead. Now what do I do? First thing you want to do is make sure you keep delivering value with your email or your autoresponder. And when the person's ready to join you, you're gonna have to talk to them. So that 4th bonus comes in really handy. I'll show you a video of how to talk with them, what exactly to say. It's gonna vary, but I'm gonna show you an example, a video with examples of how to talk to them, what to say at certain times, and I'm gonna show you I actually chat on Facebook when I didn't even talk to the person on the phone. I just was talking with them through Facebook. And it's the same thing. You learn from this chat strategy, and you apply it to the phone. It's best to be on the phone. I definitely recommend the phone. So you're gonna basically learn how to talk to people, how to build rapport with them, how to get them to like you quick, and how to solve their problems, and then they'll just close themselves. So that's gonna be an example. So those are the 4 bonuses. And like I said, video goes hand in hand with blogging. This is why I'm teaching you about blogging, how to conquer in 2016 with blogging. And this is why I'm also talking about video. Anything you want to say, Lionel?
Man, I think that we gave enough. But as we close this webinar, we're gonna have more of these webinars coming soon, and I'll definitely have either the chat box going on or the group where you can message us the questions, or some way or form that you guys could get in contact with each other. But time of that day, listen, if you want to get your own blog, right? If you don't have a business or anything like that, and you want to start a business, start making money from home, underneath the video there's a link, a button, a big yellow button. Go ahead and click that button, enter your information, and watch the next video. All right? So in that next video, we're going to teach you how to make money from home using a blog and other cool things. Go ahead, take it away, Diaz.
Yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, like I said, my name right there. Type it in the Facebook, and you can ask me anything you want to ask me, and I'll do my best to answer that question for you. That's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this webinar. I really truly hope that this webinar was helpful. I'm sorry that the Q&A thing wasn't working, but we're gonna make sure for next time that it's working. But like I said, you could just message me or message Lionel if you have any questions at all, and we do our best to answer that question so that we can help you.
All right. See you in the next webinar. Till next time.
Next time.
Peace.